Alright guys, jumping into a brand new tournament, this time for Tech Find and Brawler. So we are jumping in, going off, going against, we're going against, we're doing one of those things. We're going to go off on the Kilika Beasts today. Ronso Fang's taking on the Albed Sykes. So, such a weird intro. It's always funny too, because like sometimes that'll happen and I was like, I could redo the intro, or I'm just going to roll with it. I'm just gonna say what I say, and we're gonna play some Blitzball. That's really what it comes down to. So yeah, we're facing off against the Kilika Beasts. I don't really see a lot of issues there. It should be pretty easy. Should be, pretty straightforward. I brought this up a little bit ago in a previous video, but really it is the valley. So we're at the very bottom of the valley, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing because when we entered the valley, the Albed Sykes were the team to beat, and they were tough. They were challenging. And we're going to rise up out of this valley, and the Kilika Beasts are going to be the team that meet us because they're going to be the toughest team at the end of this journey. Yeah, that's really how I think about it and how I like, kind of how like I qualify all the games, if you will, right? Because, it's true, right? Like, the Kilika Beasts really are, like, the worst team starting out. And then, it's just... It eventually becomes a good time for them, and they just, dominate, At least from, like, a strictly, like, stats perspective. Which, what else do you really have to go off of in Blitzball? They also learn, like, every technique ever, so that helps, too. But, yeah, they just have a huge, huge presence in the sphere pool. And... in terms of AI teams, they're the smartest. You could argue the Guado Glories could beat them, but the Guado Glories never do intelligent plays, or plays that are intelligent enough at least to worry us. But yeah, we're gonna have Letty and Waka encounter here, going for the shot. Actually, that's interesting, and it will go off, so it's gonna reach Keepa. This is weird, but it's also kind of good because it allows us the opportunity to get Keepa experience, which is actually not something we always get the opportunity to do. Sometimes, most of the times, it is really, really challenging to get Keepa experience and get him involved, and, having that happen kind of forced by the opponent is nice, you could argue every single time is forced by the opponent, but I would argue back, well, we do sometimes pull our goalies into the field, and then we're the ones kind of dictating that experience game. But yeah, goalies are always the head scratcher. Like, how do I get this goalie leveled up? Because it is something else trying to make that a reality, let me tell you. All right, so now going for I don't know. I actually don't know what they're going for. It's just pure madness, right? Like, Vorge is like, I wonder if I encounter more people if I'll keep the ball. Like, no, that's not how that works, man. You almost got lucky with Letty and Waka, and the only reason that failed is because Vorja went for the shot. It just, there's a core fundamental flaw of logic here when it comes to the AI, I think. And that's really what we just have to accept is what life is. It is kind of crazy though. You see like Jasu and Keepa, like they're not even really like contributing to the Aurochs spirit because it hits 99 so early. So it's really good. All right, so you got Vorja here pushing right side. And we're just going to have Letty tackle through. There's no reason to do anything but that. And then what we can do here is we can kind of pull back, and we're just looking at Waka. Like, can Waka get the ball again, and can he score? It is a fairly reliable, absolutely yes. No Venoms. I was thinking, as I did that pass, I thought anti-Venom was something we were going for. So I figured maybe we get lucky. I don't actually remember who had it. But I figured, just maybe. On the off chance and everything. All right, so yeah, you're gonna have Vorja here with the ball, push right side. I mean, there's only 29 seconds left. I guess. I mean, we have to do it, right? Like, there's nothing else to do there. The thing is, like, once the pass happens from Vorja, we can't really do anything. And once Waka wither tackles and he gets the ball in the other scenario there, he also can't really do anything because his stats are halved. So it's like an impossible choice. And the best thing we can hope out of it is a little bit more experience for using Wither Tackle 3. So that's why I went for that there. There wasn't really a goal at the end of that pathway. But you do what you got to do what you can. Right? That doesn't make sense, but sure. Yeah, keep it with the level up to level 21, more HP catch. That's good stuff. It's good stuff, man. Just killing it. Now I feel rejuvenated. I haven't played Blitzball in like 3 or 4 days, so it's been a while. Yeah. I mean, not quite as long as like the Ronso Fang's journey. I think like halfway through the journey, if you like check upload dates, I'm pretty sure I took like 2 years off from the channel or something like that. I just didn't upload anything for like 2 years, and then I came back strong, actually, because I finished quite a few journeys after that. Yeah. That's the thing though, like with hobbies and stuff, like it kind of like waxes and wanes for some people. Like for me, the whole reason I took such a long like vacation was just I didn't want to like play Blitzball and record it. Like that was kind of it. I don't know. There wasn't like a deep reason. Like I was playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. That was like my new hobby of choice. And that's how it kind of goes though for me. Like this is just like something like a passion project, and when you kind of get like burnt out, you're like, I'm just gonna take a break. Like it's sometimes it's hard to get back into it. But then when I got back into it, I was like, oh yeah, I do really like doing this. It's I don't know. I feel like there's supposed to be like a deeper reason there, but there just isn't. I think it was like 2 years though. Yeah. I guess if anyone asks what my least favorite journey is, it probably would have to be the Ronso Fang, because I literally like quit halfway through for 2 years, and then I was like, oh yeah, I guess I should probably finish this. I mean, that's a fair, yeah. No. One of the things that's really like, it didn't bring me back to Final Fantasy. One of the things that I'm really excited for, even still, is the save editing. The ability to control so many aspects of Blitzball is incredibly enticing, which is like what I'm really looking forward to in the future and everything. And it's something we've been doing for a while now, for like 8, 9, 10 months. So it's not really like new, I can't be like, oh, this is like cool and like fancy and exciting. It's like, no, it's exciting, but not necessarily new. Yeah, we did the challenge teams. We're doing the journeys now with save editing, and all in all, there's a lot of real value we can gain with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of greedy. I still want more. I still want like, oh, I want the ability to create characters and stuff like that, and modify Blitzball rules. Like, I'm always gonna want more, but that's that's just natural from like when you like something, you're like, I like how I would improve it and all that stuff, right? I think that's what everyone goes through. Alright, so yeah, you're gonna have Vorja here. Push right side. See, this is always the weird scenario. I wither tackle with Waka, but he loses all his HP, so is it ever really worth it? That's always the debate at that point. I think it's fine though. Yeah, we're gonna pass all the way to Dado here. Very good pass, actually. See, that's something else they could probably improve. Like, letting you choose who your goalie passes to. That seems like pretty good control. And then having, like, a stat that determines, like, Like the goalie pass actually mattering. That would be really nice too, and all that stuff. I don't know. There's so many things you could do with Blitzball. Like, it really could be fleshed out in such a great way. I don't know. This just sounds so dumb, but like everyone's like, oh, I don't know if I'd want them to remake Final Fantasy X because they could like change so many things and ruin so many things. Like, one of the things that pumps me up about a remake of Final Fantasy X is just a natural remake of Blitzball. You know, like they're obligated to, right? So that would be kind of exciting. But yeah, Waka level 41, more HP endurance. Letty level 44, more HP endurance pass. So that's good stuff. It's good stuff to see. So yeah, the Ronso Fangs actually 2-0 the Albed Sykes. We 8-0 the Kilika Beasts. So we are definitely winning at least. We can guarantee that. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.